welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be the get to know me tag. So if you're interested in getting to know a little more about me, then give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and let's get into it. I'm doing the get to know me tag because I'm still really new on YouTube, but it's one of my favorite things to do when I find a new YouTuber that I really connect with. I like to kind of go back and see if they have this tag on their channel, just to get to know a little bit more about them and things that they share like in this tag video, but they don't share in their everyday regular videos, you know, just to get to know them a little bit more and see like if there's anything else that we have in common, anything else that I want to be aware of, things like that. So you'll have to forgive me, my phone is charging, so I have the questions pulled up on my desktop, which is over there. And the reason I look so au naturel and kind of like crummy, I guess you could say, like undone, is because this is the get to know me tag. Like, I love to be glammed up, I love to have makeup on and everything like that, but like today is my day off. It's really like rainy and gloomy outside, and honestly the only thing I want to do is just like put on some sweatshirts, pair of sweats, and a ball cap and call it good, go about my day doing whatever. I ran errands earlier and everything like that, so if I'm not like full glammed, this is more me. This is like, I'm okay running errands without any makeup on. I'm okay going to the store even if I'm gonna run into people. Like, I don't even mind going to work and like having people see me kind of undone, you know? So anyways, so let's finally get into this. Question number one, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is teal, like Tiffany blue. You get it? Tiffany blue. That is my all-time favorite color. Question number two, how tall are you? I am 5'4". Actually, I'm 5'3"3/4", but I like to round up to make myself feel better. Question number three, cats or dogs? I love them both. I've always had cats and dogs growing up. I absolutely love them. I used to work at a dog kennel and stuff, so I got to see dogs and cats and other little animals all the time. Currently, I do have a cat. His name is Bentley. I'll insert like a picture of him here, my little love bug. He pops up in quite a few of my videos. You'll probably see him like walking behind me and things like that. We don't have a dog at the moment just because we've lived in small apartments, and so it's a lot easier to have a cat that isn't so dependent and needs to go out all the time when you're living in apartments. But I do really want to get a dog. I love them. I miss having dogs. Question number four, funniest moment throughout school. Well, I kind of have two for this question. So in 3rd grade, there used to be this kid that like every year in elementary school, we would always get put in the same class together. Our siblings had been put in the same class together. Like, we just knew this family forever. And he wasn't like a bully, but he was pretty much a smartass and stuff, where he always thought he was cooler and better than you, and he always had like really good comebacks and things like that. So anyways, he used to like talk back to our teachers and whatnot, and one day he had talked back to our teacher and she just was like not having it, and suddenly he turned around and he fell into the trash can at the very front of the classroom, like straight up, butt in the trash can, legs sticking up, folded in half, right in front of everyone, and it was hilarious. Of course, nobody ever made fun of him for it. It was just one of those like instant karma. Hilarious. And then I had a time in college when I went to this comedian thing, and I was sitting in the front row, and we were all laughing really hard, and he like called me out because I was sitting in the front row, and he asked me what my name was, and because I was laughing so hard, I always have like a really high-pitched voice while I'm laughing, kind of like that, and I had said my name as Tiffany, and then of course, what do comedians do? They make fun of you for not acting like a normal human being, and so forever and ever I was known as Tiffany amongst everyone, and nobody would ever let it go. Question number five, are you in college? I am not at the moment. I did do 3 years of college, and then life kind of took away and got in the way and did different things, and I figured out I wanted to do something different with my life. So I'm currently not in college. I've been out for like a year, and I do really miss it though. I really want to go back, and I'm trying to get it all in the works to go back, if you know what I mean. question number 6. What is your favorite drink? My favorite drink is any form of coffee. Frappuccino, I had a Frappuccino today. Just regular coffee with a little bit of creamer. Just coffee in general is my favorite. And water. Coffee and water is all I drink. Sometimes I'll mix in like lemonade. Very rarely, like maybe 2 or 3 times a year, I'll have soda, but I really don't like it. I really don't like soda. So coffee and water. What is my favorite perfume? Honestly, I don't really have a favorite perfume. I do like the body sprays from Victoria's Secret. That's usually what I wear on an everyday basis. I do kind of stay away from more floral scents. I prefer like fruity or like fresh, kind of sexy, sultry scents. I don't know, I guess. I'm just not so much a flowery person. What would you name your children? Honestly, I don't really have an opinion on this. I've never really thought about it, you know? I don't really have the desire to have children anytime soon, so I don't know. I've always kind of liked the name Parker. That's what my mom said that she would name me if I were a boy, so I don't know. I kind of like that, but at the same time, I don't know if I would really want to use that because that's what I was almost named. I don't know. What sports do you or have you played? So I started out in gymnastics. I was pretty good at it, and then I just suddenly had like this big fear of heights that came over me, and things were just like a little too extreme for my liking, and I still really don't like heights today. So I did gymnastics, I did volleyball and basketball up through like junior high, and then I played softball all throughout elementary, junior high, and high school. So I stopped playing after that. I mean, I played it a little bit like intramurals in college, but I never like took it to the next level. What is your favorite book? This sounds really lame, but my favorite book is honestly the book Hatchet. It's by Gary no, I don't know who it's by. I want to say Gary Polson, but I can't remember. Anyways, it's a book I read in elementary school. Like, I know how cheesy that sounds. I don't read a lot because I don't enjoy it. But I don't know, it's about this kid who gets like in a plane crash and then he has to survive in the wilderness on his own, and there's like sequels to it. It's this big old series, and I mean, I still love them. They're still extremely entertaining to me today, so what can you do? Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? So I love like Tati and Kathleen Lights, Juicy Jazz, Andrea Matiliano, I think is how you say her last name. Oh, and Rach Loves. Those are like the main YouTubers that pop up off of my mind. Oh, and Casey Holmes, I love her. That's probably it. I subscribe to a lot more YouTubers than that, but those are the main ones that like when their videos pop up, I'm like, oh, make sure that I go watch them. I can't get behind. What is your favorite movie? I just love movies. I'm a big movie buff. My husband and I are both huge movie buffs. I honestly can't like pick one out. For instance, like this morning I just watched Bride Wars, and I really just want to go watch it again. Like, I love that movie, but I wouldn't say it's like my favorite. Are you single or taken? Yes, indeed, I am taken. I'm happily married. Have been for a year and a half. So, just to let you know, yes, I have a happy husband. What is your idea of a first date? Honestly, like, I've never been big into dating. I'm more of like the, like, I don't know how to say it. Like, I enjoy going out to dinner, just the two of you, but at the same time, like, I think that's really awkward of a situation to do like a first date on. I think that's more of like once you guys start getting to know each other, because yes, you do have a lot of questions, so it's really easy to go to dinner and like have a good conversation and things like that, but at the same time, things are just so public. I don't know, I'm very private when it comes to my dating life. I like to keep things really private. I don't like to share a lot of my information just in general, not even with my friends. Like, I really like to keep things private. And so I would honestly say it's just more of like keeping it low-key, like not going to the movies, not necessarily like going out to a nice dinner or anything like that, but just meeting up someplace and hanging out and talking, like taking a walk in the park or meeting up at one of their houses to just hang out and maybe grab a beer and drink, and I mean, just keeping it really, really relaxed and low-key, I think, is the best way to get to know somebody, when you can kind of see them in their own element. How many girlfriends or boyfriends have you had? Well, I've had 3 boyfriends, and that includes the one that I am now stuck with for the rest of my life. Favorite memory from childhood? I would have to say, like, just camping with my family. So when growing up, it was just my mom, my brother, and myself. So, like, we used to go camping all the time during the summers, and I just remember this one camping trip where we were, like, laying in the tent at night trying to go to sleep, and we couldn't, so we wanted to play a game, and we tried to tell a story. So each person would go around and, like, tell us one word. So, like, my mom would start and she would say the, and then my brother would go and say big, and I would have to say another word and say, like, dog. And then we would just keep going and keep going and keep going, and somehow, in some way, I don't even know how, when it came around to my mom's turn, she said the word, like, I don't even remember what the story was exactly, but she said the word boop. And it didn't, like, it fit in to make it really funny, but it didn't fit into what we were doing, and that was just really abnormal for my mom at the time. And so, like, then it just got to be like we would finish the story and we want to start another one, and so like every other word started being poop. I don't know, it was one of those, like, you're just fun having family time and things just get stuck on a track. I don't even know, but it was really funny at the time. Question 17. Do you speak any different languages? I do not. I took Latin in high school to graduate because it really gives you a good base for learning other languages, as well as, like, a lot of the medical terminology and things like that, which is what I, like, the area that I've kind of taken my life in. A lot of those words come from Latin, so that's why I took it. Do you have any siblings? As I mentioned before, I have one brother, and he lives in Oregon. His name is Bryce. Question 19. How would you describe your fashion sense? Well, I think we're all getting a good look at it right now. I would just say, like, comfortable. I love to wear, like, yoga pants and workout pants and sports bras and gym shorts, like, all of that stuff. That's like an outfit to me. Honestly, I think it's okay to go out looking like that. Even if you want to put makeup on and wear that, I think that's fine. I also love to wear, like, jeans, like skinny jeans, flare jeans, bootcut jeans, ripped jeans, everything, just as long as it's comfy. I don't ever, like, go out and say for, like, the trends that are coming out this fall, I don't go buy a whole new wardrobe just to keep up with the trends. I don't do that for any season. I really think that's unnecessary. If I see something and I think that's really cute, or I see somebody's outfit and I'm like, oh, hey, I think that's really cute too, I definitely will, like, try to emulate it or find similar things. The only thing I really hate is just, like, showing off my stomach area. I'm not a fan of it. That's kind of like my problem area. I'm fine with showing, like, cleavage or space on my back, things like that. I don't have any issues with it, but, like, my midriff, my stomach, things like that. I just don't like to show off unless I'm in a swimsuit, because that's when I feel like it's okay, but when you're wearing regular clothes, like, I don't know, I think that area should be covered up. That's just my personal opinion, though. I know most people don't feel that way. What is your favorite restaurant? I would have to say Red Lobster is my favorite restaurant. Always has been, always will be. What are some of your favorite TV shows? So Friends, of course. Who doesn't love Friends? Pretty Little Liars. I just started rewatching all the seasons. Love it. Love it. What else is on there? Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy, love it. Even though it's kind of gone in an interesting direction here in the past year, I still love it. Those would probably be my top 3, at least that I can think of right now. PC or Mac? I am a PC girl. I have an Android phone. I have a Samsung camera. I have a Lenovo desktop. I have an HP laptop. I have a Windows tablet. Just PC all the way. I'm not a huge fan of Mac. They just have so many issues and they're so incompatible. If you ever have to go do work on a different type of device, they're just really incompatible. So I just hate the hassle with it. What phone do you have? I just mentioned that. I have an Android. I have a Droid. Just the original Droid, actually. I think I have just the original Droid. Tell us your bad habits. I have a lot of them. Number one, I hate housework. Like, I love to have a clean house and I think it feels wonderful, but I hate getting it there. I hate vacuuming, dusting, doing dishes, cooking, any form of cleaning. I hate all of it. Like, you don't need to see the stack of dishes sitting by my kitchen sink that need to be done. It's disgusting and repulsive, but I hate doing dishes. Like, I will happily just go get fast food if I never have to do another dish ever again. I don't care how it makes me feel. I have a really bad memory. Like, really bad. I have to write things down or put everything in my calendar. Otherwise, I never remember anything. Ever. And then the last one is, how many tattoos and or piercings do you have? So I just have 2 low piercings per ear. And then I have my cartilage pierced up top here. And those are all my piercings. I don't have any other body piercings. And then I have 2 tattoos. I have one right here along my shoulder, which in Latin it says, well, it's in Latin, it says Elise Volat Pro Peace. And that has a little bird, and it means and then I have a tattoo on my foot, and it says Live, Laugh, Love. Both are just like in a different type of cursive. Alright guys, so that is everything for this Get to Know Me tag. I hope you guys learned a little bit about me, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to see more fun and beauty related videos, and I will see you guys later.